Hello, welcome to the allotment on a very warm Sunday lunchtime. It's about Sunday lunchtime now, it's about 12:14. Very warm today, although a lot of rain is forecast tonight. I haven't been here for a couple of weeks. We had a typhoon a couple of weeks ago, so it was just raining solid. And last week I was at a barbecue and other things, so I just didn't have a chance to get down here. But that's all right, because there's nothing happening, although there should be. As you can see, it's all completely clear except for all my rubbish here. A little bit of a rhubarb here. This is that little rhubarb that is basically just hanging on. A couple of leaves still alive. And the turmeric, that's all we've got at the moment. The flower is still here. Didn't really seem to develop much after the last time we saw it, but at least we got one. I think that's the only one we got. Turmeric is, maybe I just had it too close together, but it's not as big as it was last year. I remember last year these were getting on for 50% bigger. Maybe they're just too close together. I used all the weeding, which has dried, as a mulch. I also use it as a tea, so mulch tea. I highly recommend mulch tea. It keeps the, for your gut flora and fauna, it keeps the weeds at bay if you have a mulch tea, and it promotes good gut biome. Really. Finished. Well, I finished all this work. Look at that. That's excellent, John. It hasn't looked this good since I moved in on the site in February. Completely empty except for that little rhubarb and that row of turmeric and that big pile of weeds. So now it's ready for the brassicas, which I have not prepared or bought. Well, it has been a quiet week in Tokyo, except for the massive typhoon that smashed through the city about 10 days ago, cutting off electricity to 500,000 people, 500,000 households actually, in Chiba, and making it jolly difficult for me to get to work on Monday morning, which I managed, because I'm resourceful and adaptable, and there's a lot of dragonflies around. A lot of dragonflies. Can you see them? These are like the Akatombo, I think. Their bodies are red. They let you get quite close, don't they? Because they know they are very fast. It's amazing to think, isn't it, that these, dragonflies were flying around with the dinosaurs millions of years before we turned up. Aren't you, dragonfly? These are quite small ones compared to some of the dragonflies we get. You get some lovely big kind of blue ones. Did you see that story about Japan had trade talks with the US, and I think Abe, to try to avoid any kind of tariffs on Japanese cars, he agreed to buy pretty much all the corn that the United States could produce, and I think the Americans were probably chuckling to themselves, thinking, oh my God, what are they gonna do with all that corn, man? All that corn. I'm sure the farmers in America will be very happy about that, but I guess a lot of high fructose corn syrup will be pouring over the land like a huge kind of lava flow of sweetness and syrupiness. I think these are peanuts. I tried to grow peanuts a couple of times, but I don't think I was doing it right. It's a really interesting crop though, aren't they? Because they, you know, they develop under the ground. I made a huge pot of peanut butter, 2 pots actually, 6 kilos, was this 6 kilos? No, 3 kilos of peanut butter I made. 6 bags, each bag was 500 grams. That should last me at least a week, I think. Here's some, that's not very good. Here's some. Oh, here's some more. If we can get, that one's broken. That one's broken. These are not broken. They came from here. The sweet chestnuts.